Hey y'all, Brittany here, your favorite Crashpad coach. And as I was going to bed, I was scrolling through Facebook. I be looking at all of the different Crashpad groups that are on Facebook, and this particular post got me, and it made me think like, hey, I need to do a video on how to properly price the Crashpad. So the person said, "My dream was to be a flight attendant just like the rest of you, but is it worth it? I make 21.75 and I feel like it's still not enough in Jersey to survive. And I have two babies, 1 year old and two. I don't know what to do. I just want a job I love and I love traveling." Okay, so this goes back to a previous video where I said that flight attendants don't make much of anything, and I know some people are looking like, oh, 21.75 an hour. You trying to times that by 40, like your 40-hour work week, and we do not work like that. So, on average, if you're working hard, you're probably getting, and when I say you're, I'm talking about flight attendants, they're probably getting around 100 to maybe 120 hours a month. So just times that 21.75 by 100 hours for the entire month, and then you got to take off 30% for taxes and all of that. So the take home pay is not enough to survive off of. And that's why there is an importance for crash pads. So, how to price your crash pad. I look on these groups and I see people trying to post their place for $1,000 a month, or they want to rent out their whole house to a single flight attendant. And I sit back and I think that's not realistic. Now, I'm all big on like manifesting and, anything is possible. But if we're talking about what a person currently makes, they don't have no side hustles, no nothing. Like, working for the airline is their only stream of income. These $1,000 a month rents are, it's just not realistic. It's not realistic for any first time flight attendant. So when you're thinking about pricing your pad, you need to figure out who are you targeting. Now, a pilot may be able to pay the $1,000 a month, but then you have to think, okay, if they pay $1,000 a month for my place, they could very well just go and get their own place. And two, realistically, we're not home that often to even think about paying 1,000 plus for any place that we stay at, especially if we're a commuting flight attendant who lives somewhere else. Like the example I gave in the previous video, I lived in Atlanta, but I was based in Fort Lauderdale. So I lived in a crash pad that was based in Fort Lauderdale. But if I have rent that I'm paying or a mortgage that I'm paying in one city, I'm not about to then basically pay another rent or mortgage payment to you. So when you're structuring your path, you have to think, who is your audience? So again, a pilot may want to pay it, maybe not. A flight attendant may try to struggle to pay it, but your retention, you'll probably have high turnover because they may be able to pay it for a month or two and then realize, I got to find a cheaper option if I really want to be able to save, live my life, whatever. These prices aren't realistic. So if you want a game plan on how you can structure your pad and structure your pricing based on the amenities and things that you have in your pad, however many beds that you have in your pad, and you have an overall idea of how much you want to make, but you're struggling with that perfect price point, feel free to give me a call. We can do a scheduled one-on-one. You can go to crashpadmastery.com, or you can contact me directly by texting me at 507-405-4247. All right. Hope this info helped. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll talk to you soon.